All right, welcome Wildcat fans to another day of JV Softball. Joining you today is Andrew Nelson up here at the revamped Hudson Softball Complex, playing on field turf, multi-sport complex. Pretty nice digs. So got a couple of different camera angles for you today. We got one set up behind the plate. I'm affectionately calling the plate cam. Fortunately, we're running with the phone, so you're gonna have some phone normal camera controls in there, so it's not clean video. And then we have tripod out here that I am manning out in the outfield, so I'm gonna try to dabble a few different angles as we get things rolling here today. So before we kick it off, we're gonna drop it to our great sponsors as I work on getting the scoreboard set up. So,
Falls Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcat Softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Hines and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage Team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City Stitch offers premium on-site custom embroidery, screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcat Softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs.
all right, coming back at you. Looks like we have a similar rematch to the other night, where we have on the mound for Hudson Raiders is going to be Madeline Busta, and she goes by Maddie based on what everybody was saying. And first up for the Wildcats is going to be Autumn Schultz leading off. And she's had a solid year, really good driver of the ball, starts things off quickly here. So see if we can have a repeat performance. And if you remember from Tuesday, if you were tuned in, things started slow and then the Cats broke it open, ended up winning, I think it was 12-3 in the first game, or might have been 9-3, and then they won pretty big on the second game as well. So this is the first of a doubleheader tonight, and we're about to get started here. So taking the plate for the Cats is Autumn Schultz. As she steps in, here we go. First pitch in high for ball one. Second pitch, swung on, fouled straight back for strike one. The 1-1 delivery. In there for another swung on foul ball for strike two. Third pitch, and that is pulled foul out of play we'll do this again. See how Autumn works out of this situation while we look for a few balls with 3 foul balls in this first at bat. Umpire was not prepared for this many foul balls right out of the gate. So, coming back to it. Back to the plate cam for the 1-2 delivery here, top of the first. Called strike 3 for out number 1 on an inside low strike that fooled Autumn. All right, next up, let's see, who do we have? It looks like Rory Opatz. First pitch called strike as she gets a look at the pitcher. Second delivery, swung on, fouled off, strike 2. And the 0-2 delivery, she's gonna miss low for ball 1. One-two delivery, swung on, fouled back. And again, I think that's Rory Opatz, but that's based on, I'm struggling seeing numbers with these different strikeout cancer jerseys. So both teams are wearing some shade of pink in an effort or a tribute game to Strikeout Cancer, I believe is a larger fundraiser. And third swing, swing on, and caught out here in center field. So solid fly ball, and that will go for out number 2 in the first inning here. All right, next batter up is Harper Lee, batting in the third spot, and again, ground ball fielded by the shortstop, thrown to first for out number 3 as we change sides. So 3 up, 3 down, pretty clean inning there for the Hudson Raiders. In 1 strikeout with 2 putouts, 1 a fly ball to center field, and another ground out to the shortstop. And right behind me, I don't know, you probably can't hear the music playing, but you have the varsity girls warming up as they prepare to start their game at 4:30. Have my back turned to them. The wind is blowing out of their field, so hopefully a ball comes rolling up on me from a Wildcat knock. We do have a south wind, so it's blowing out, and it's blowing off the right or left field fence here on the JV field as the 2 outfields butt up against each other. And we'll zoom in and get some looks on the mound tonight. For the Wildcats, we have Kai Larson. She pitches, it looks like we're doing a 3-pitcher rotation between Autumn Schultz, Harper Schurz, and Kai Larson. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to the down to second. And let's get this thing underway for the Wildcats taking defense. All right, first up, again, numbers are tricky. I'll do my best here. Rylan, 26, not even on my roster sheet, so I don't know if these are special jerseys, and they're going with different numbers. So, sorry Hudson, if you're out there listening. Next pitch in there for strike 1. As Larson takes her delivery, And swung on, strike 3, fielded cleanly by Nelson for out number 1. I missed that first pitch, apologies there. So, first pitch down, swinging. First pitch misses, high, ball 1. A little velocity here. All 3 of the Wildcat pitchers can sling it, the JV level, at least relative to the other teams that we face. But you still got to throw strikes, and again, all 3 of these guys have pretty solid control across the board. So should be a solid season with this talented group of pitchers, and unfortunately softball is one of those games that goes by the way of pitching in a lot of times, but we also have some solid bats in this lineup as well. So all right, go to a 3-0 count, and let's see how Larson battles through this. .3-0 delivery, batter taking, and that will be ball 4 for the game's first base runner. And the second lefty. Let's see what we got for bunt coverage. I'll try to give you first pitch is fouled to the left side. Playing first tonight, you have Lily Wang. Second is Rory Opatz. And it looks like we have Nora Killian at shortstop, standard position, which means strike 2, called strike 2. Nelson came up as if she was ready to fire, so she's on alert. And I think that is Tatum Ellingson over on third. And you have, foul. Tip. Count remains at 0-2, so out in the outfield we have Ava Johnson over in right field, Harper Lee in left, and I'm not sure who that is, or Harper Lee's in center, and I can't quite tell who's in left. I will get that as soon as I can. Number 12 is Tatum Ellingson. So now who's playing third? If Tatum's out there, 18 is, Autumn Schultz is playing third base. She is playing strike 3, swinging strike 3. All right. So it will be 1 out, 1 on. Or no, 2 outs. Thought there was 1 already recorded. Doing a lot here, trying to keep stats. Outs, camera. All right, first pitch in there for a called strike 1, first right-handed batter here. I could zoom in. We could try to get some ball strikes. Throw down to first. Snap throw. Just misses late. Keeps the runner honest. Good backup movement out here for the right fielder. So you'll love to see that when you're catching, that your outfield's got your back as needed. Next pitch high, gets by Nelson. That will go as a pass ball. Runner advances to second. Definitely catchable. So with a runner in scoring position, we got a 1-1 count, 2 outs here, bottom of the first. Let's see if the Wildcats navigate around. So swung on, fouled. Trend thus far is the batters are way behind Larson's speed, which first time through, they'll start to make the adjustments. 1-2 pitch, ground ball back to Larson. She's going to fire for first, to first for the easy out to retire the side. So on no hits, 1 walk, no errors, the Wildcats get out of inning and the ice is broken for both teams. And we will move on to inning number 2. All right, coming back at you to start the second. We've got number 24, Kylan Larson, batting in the 4 spot. And I can't really see her there, so where's she at? Ah, there she is, next to the batter's box. And we'll hop back over to the plate cam. We're going to use that until the battery goes. All right, so first pitch, inning number 2, high for ball 1. One-0 delivery, bouncing ball 2. Two-0 delivery, hitters count, and it's going to be fouled away to the right side and out of play for strike number 1. Swung on for strike 2. Two-two pitch coming at you. Misses inside, bringing it to a full count. And the 3-2 delivery coming up. Swung on, strike 3. Up next is, oops, sorry about that, folks. Who we have that is that, can't quite tell. First pitch taken, strike 1. I'm guessing this is probably Nora, but again, without seeing the numbers, ball popped up. And that's going to drop foul. So yes, that is Nora Killian, number 29, who is the shortstop for the Wildcats. As she regroups, the 0-2 pitch coming. Oh, called strike 3. Low around the knees, inside call. Definitely within reason from my angle, but a little off center here. All right, next up to bat is first baseman Lily Wang. Swung on, and it's gonna drop foul. Oh, all right, very close. Pitcher was attacking that there, and almost touched it before it went foul. Very questionable moment there. Did she touch it before it got to foul territory? But we're gonna do this again, and Lily swings on, similar pop-up. Catcher is unable to wrangle that in. Tough angle when you pop up and turn around, you get a little disoriented there as a catcher. Hard to locate and lock in and catch a normal fly ball, but that brings the count to 0-2. You can work that all day long and it's still game time, comes off the bat. Always tricky. It's an underrated element. And another similar called strike 3 to what Nora went down on. So 3 up, 3 down. We had 3 strikeouts there, batters 4, 5, and 6 for the Wildcats. Thus far, first time through the lineup. Don't do too much reading on this. You expect everybody to just get the adjustments made. They're seeing the pitcher first time, so hopefully you don't give up too many runs on the defensive side. I know the bats will come alive. These guys are all very solid hitters. So thus far, I'd say the strike zone's been reasonable. You start making your adjustments from this point on. It's like if we're going to call the low and inside, well, make the adjustments. Get ready to pull those. So, top of 2, we should have, if my math is correct, batters 5, 6, and 7 for Hudson Wildcats, or Hudson Raiders. Jeez. And Nelson gives some last words of encouragement there to Kai Larson, and we'll move into the first set of pitches. In there for a called strike 1. Called strike 2 at the knees or just below. Again, it seems like it is a consistent strike zone right around that knee area. 0-2 delivery, and she's going to go high and away. Good decision on the pitch. See if you can get the batter to chase something out of the zone. And the 1-2 delivery from Larson. In there, called strike 3. Call that from here based on previous pitches. All right. So, looks like the team's playing loose. In there celebrating strikeout. First pitch. High and away, ball 1. No delivery for a called strike at the knees. Again. Swung on for strike 2. I'm having fun with the tripod cam. I can zoom in and see the signs, but we definitely don't want to signal that for the video replay. So the 1-2 delivery fouled off to right field. So we have 1-2, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. And Kai takes her sign and the delivery comes. And we're gonna go called strike 3. Nelson drops it, makes the delivery to Lily Wang at second for out number 3. All right. So Larson has found her groove. 2 strikeouts this inning, 2 in the first. And she's facing her third batter this inning. Swung on strike 2. And the 0-2 delivery, working ahead. Again, things that you look at. Ooh, looked awful good, misses just outside. Nelson's struggling to squeeze these as they're coming in. I don't know if it's velocity or she's just missing them one way or the other. And the 1-2, 2-out delivery coming from number 24, Kai Larson. In there, strike 3 to retire the side. And on that looking strikeout, we're gonna kick it over to our sponsors.
River Falls Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcat Softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Hines and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage Team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie...
Back. All right. Leading off in the top of the third is Tatum Ellison. That's an easy one because she's the only lefty batter on the team. First pitch in there, swung on. And ball drops out in left field. That's going to roll as Tatum sneaks in there for a double. I would call that a hit. I think the wind held it up, made the play a little bit difficult there for the left fielder. A little bit wider zoom there, sorry about that. Still trying to get that part dialed in. So Tatum in for a leadoff double for the Cats. So hopefully that's what it takes to get this thing started. So up next is catcher Reese Nelson. First pitch, she fakes a bunt. Ellison goes, and we are gonna call her safe under the tag. Dangerous, throw beat her easily, but she got under the tag. So gotta love that. So fake bunt steal. Not sure if they called that a ball or strike as Nelson pulled the bat back. Next pitch taken was a foul ball, so let's see if I can get the pitch count. 1-1, so it looks like that was a ball that she pulled back on. Next pitch, high, fouled back for strike number 2.
Number 11, playing third base, Morgan Kittle. Batting third, number 14, playing shortstop,
Strike 3 to Nelson. For out number 1. Let's see if we can get this run knocked in. Up next is Ava Johnson, if I recognize that swing. First pitch looked good, outside, ball 1. All right, the 1-0 delivery. In there for a called strike. And Johnson too is another great bunter. I know from last year and previous years through the youth system. Loved to bunt and hustle down the line. I like the call here if she gets it down. She is. She gets down the line quick. So ball taken, or brings up a 2-1 count. And the delivery on the way. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2-2 count, swung on, ground ball, it's gonna get through the left side. And she's going for 2, she's in there, safe at second. Hopefully the camera angle got in there quickly, or quick enough that you could see that. And actually, let's try a replay here. We haven't, oh, I didn't enable replay yet. Got too many moving parts here, but hopefully we'll get a replay next time. I know how to do it, it's just one more thing. So I'm gonna call that a single stretch to a double there by Ava. And as we were mentioning, she can fly around the bases. So, oh, well struck. That ball is going to drift foul, just straight into the wind down the left field side. And this is number 18, Autumn Schultz. So we are back to the top of the lineup. Last at bat for Schultz was a looking strikeout, and she's going to get a base hit up the middle. So second baseman fields it. That will score Ava Johnson. All right, so that brings the score to 2-1 after subsequent hits following a Tatum Ellison double, and hits by Ava Johnson and Autumn Schultz. scores back-to-back runs. All right, first pitch was swung on. Another solid contact out here too. Oh, dropped by center fielder right here in front of us. And Autumn Schultz slides into second in a tough spot where had to read it, looked like it was going to be caught. And she's able to get to second on the air. So now we're starting to open up the bats here, second time around. That was Rory Opatz with the second fly ball to center. Harper Lee, last at bat, was a ground ball to shortstop. Low ball 1. And the 1-0 delivery, swung on, hit hard out to left field and gloved by the left fielder. Good play. Runners return to their respective bases for out number 2 here in the bottom of the second, leaving runners on first and second. Fairly nice play. Another fly ball here to center, shallow, and the wind pushes it in, and the shortstop fields it for out number 3. So after a lead-off double, had a strikeout and a few hits in the middle, 1 error on the center fielder that did not yield any runs, but through all of it, the 2 hits timely scored runners first from third, and the second hit scored a runner from second. So Wildcats take a 2-0 lead here in the top of the third as we change sides, and Larson takes the plate again, or mound again. We'll zoom in on Ava Johnson here. Want to give a shout out there, Ava? Her little outfield huddle here. Oh, if they only knew. It's forever etched in YouTube lore. All good, all good. All right, back to the plate cam. And we're gonna ride this out as long as we can. I expect something to happen with the phone, either the video to cut off, and we'll make the adjustment as need be. I've got Brett Wang here to back me up as needed. So first pitch in there for ball 1 here in the bottom of the third. One-0 delivery, swung on for strike 1, high strike. It's pretty sweet, you get to watch 2 games.
I know, good setup.
Swung on for strike 2. So Larson gets back ahead of the count after starting with the ball. Next pitch, in there, swung on, fouled back. All right, the 1-2 delivery. Goes low, fouled hard to the right side off the dugout fence. All right, the 1-2 delivery, swung on, fouled back. Again, I don't know where we're at in the lineup for the Raiders, but thus far, everybody has been healthily behind the Larson speed. So we'll see if they make the necessary adjustments. And we got a pop foul, again, right side, indicative of timing there. And we go low for ball 2. I like an upstairs fastball here. See if you can get her chasing. What do we got? And misses outside with fastball. She is not letting off of these, so again, different philosophies. That was well hit over on the varsity field. You can hear it. All right, 1-2-2 delivery. And swung on, fouled, or 3-2, I'm sorry. 3-2, fouled off again, far side. So batter's doing just enough to stay alive here against Larson. And this will be pitch number 8, I think, in this at-bat. Fouled off again. We're at 8 or 9 here, if you're counting pitches, but we got enough moving parts here. And again, 3-2 count. Who's gonna win the battle here? In there, and Larson misses high and away for ball 4 with a lead-off walk. All right. So runner on first, nobody out. First pitch in there, fouled off to the right side. Looks like our plate cam got adjusted. I'm getting another fence distraction in there, but being in the outfield, I can't do a whole lot about it, so we'll navigate. Second pitch, swung on, ground ball to Opats. She flips to Lang at first for out number 1. And that fielder's choice will advance the runner. Nice play to stay calm by Opats to handle it and flip it over. And springs up, I think, top of the order. We go a series of lefties, or maybe not, I don't know. All right, first pitch, swung on, pulled foul, first base side. Strike 1. Yeah, the plate cam shifted just a little bit. I'm sure either wind or whatnot, but or foul balls, yep, hitting. Ball 1.
Now batting, number 1,
1-1 delivery. Misses high and away. That seems to be the one miss. Be that, or high and in to a lefty. Runner advances to third on the pass ball, or wild pitch. Always a gray area. So here we go. So with 1 out, Raiders get a runner on third, and Larson goes to work. And check swing, called strike. So the 2-2 pitch coming up here. Larson takes her sign and delivers high for ball 3. Got a full count. Fastball coming. And goes right back to a called strike 3. Clutch pitch in that situation. Gets us to 2 outs, so let's see if they can navigate this inning. We are in the heart of the Raider lineup. I'm guessing we're either 2, 3, or 4 here. I'm not sure. Ball in the dirt, knocked down by Nelson for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery coming. Swung on, strike 1. Next pitch, misses just low. The umpire has liked that call all night, but that one was a little bit lower.
now batting number 16, Ellie Dombrowski.
Pitch coming, swung on, fouled back for strike 2. Yeah, it's probably the foul balls that have rattled the. It's not the best mount that we have back there, but suffices. I personally like that camera angle watching. And all right, ground ball to shortstop. She's going to make the play over to first for out number 3 of the inning. And the Wildcats get out of that inning with a runner on third with 1 out. So good battle there as we start to move into top of 4. I'm going to hand this off to Brett Wang to run while I fix the plate cam, or do my best. All right, so joining you here top of 4th, we started some of the lineup adjustments. In there, we had Hannah Latham batting that last at bat. We'll see if she takes the field. She may have just been pinch hitting. Does not mean she'll take the field one way or the other. First at bat was Nora Killian, who grounded out to the pitcher for a quick first out, and Hannah Latham on a strikeout. So that brings us to a 1-1 count here with Tatum Ellingson. And last at bat, she led off with a double, so stepped up. Second time around, we'll see how we do here. Swung on, high and outside, slow roller to shortstop, and she beats it out, even if the shortstop fielded that cleanly. I got a feeling she was going to beat that out, so I'm going to record it unofficially as an infield single. Up next is catcher Reese Nelson, number 6. So 2 out, 1 on here in top of the 4th. We'll see if we're moving the runner around. First swing, swung on, slow roller to third base, and they go 5-4 to record the 3rd out of the inning. So on the fielder's choice, Nelson grounds into a 5-4 fielder's choice to retire the side, bringing us to the bottom of the 4th inning. I do a flip over to our sponsors, but we do very few warm-up pitches, so I'll do that when Hudson takes the field. And a little shout out, we got some good sponsors. Helps enable us with the broadcast, so big shout out to those who have been part of that entourage. And in true fashion, 4th inning, we do have some adjustments made. Looks like Harper Lee will remain out in center field, but Kylie Schaefer is taking right. And I'm not sure who's in left. I think it's same. I think that's still Tatum. Yep, Tatum in left field. And it looks like Hannah pinch hit and was substituted out for Lily Wang, and Hannah Latham swapped. Looks like everybody else in the infield remains the same. All right. So we got another lefty here. So again, still in the heart of the lineup for the Hudson Raiders. Again, I would try to help you guys with numbers, but I do not have a lineup sheet for the Raiders, and these new jerseys are different. So first pitch low for ball 1. Second pitch swung on, foul back for strike 1. The 1-1 delivery coming, and swung on, foul back again. Batter's on it, but is not able to square it up in those first 2 pitches. Foul back again. A lot of instant replays here. Batter just misses, directly foul back. Strike 3 for another strikeout, and by my count, that's strikeout number 6 with 2 walks thus far for Kai Larson. By most game metrics, that's a really good ratio, and we're still rolling here. So see what we got. First pitch, next batter, outside, called strike 1. And again, this would be the 2nd time around for the Raiders, seeing the speed of Larson. And second pitch swung on for strike 2. I can totally appreciate the Bob Uecker drinking some beers, watching some baseball games right now and doing this. And next pitch, low in there, misses and gets by Nelson for ball 1. 1-2 count coming at you. The movie Major League comes to mind. Next pitch, long fly ball, camped under it is Harper Lee. Two-hands it, and a very nice gloved put out for number 14, Harper Lee, for out number 2 here in the bottom of 4. Again, squared it up, but it's going to take quite a pop today. There's just enough wind. It's not windy, but it's a consistent breeze. Ball held up in the outfield. Easy can of corn. First pitch in for strike 1. Next 0-1 pitch coming. Swung on, fouled back for strike 2. We got a little bald eagle flying above us there, Brett. Little Captain America up there. Checking out this softball game. It is. Can't quite turn the camera that fast. All right, 0-2 delivery. Oh, check swing, slow roller over to Hannah Latham at first. That will be an unassisted put out for out number 3 in the 4th. And we will hop over to the sponsor videos as we move to the top of the 5th.
When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Himes and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage Team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City Stitch offers premium on-site custom embroidery, screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcat Softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs. Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors.
Right, coming back to you here. First pitch, we were not paying attention. That's on me. Second pitch, hit hard. This is Kylie Schaefer. It's going to be a high fly ball to center field. Gloved and sent back in. Can of corn, if you're old school. She was camped under it for an easy out number 1. So we are top of 5. River Falls holds a 2-0 lead. And up to bat is, looks like, I think that's Autumn. Jumps on the first pitch. Hard pull, foul down the left field line. Again, it's hard to get a ball by Autumn. She's quick to turn on them. And first at bat for Autumn was a strikeout, and I did not record what the second at bat was. And change up in there for a swinging strike 2, definitely fooled her. Really good pitch call there. The batter jumps on that first pitch and pulls it hard down the line. Take a little off of it and get them out on that front foot. That's what happened. 0-2 delivery. Hit hard. This is coming right at us. Gap shot. It's tracked, and incredible play there by the Hudson center fielder. Gap shot, well hit ball. Wind was pushing it, and long way to run for number 26 there, and makes the backhand play right in front of us. We do have replay right there. I didn't have it turned on, and yeah, we're still learning this. So next batter up, Rory Opatz, ground ball to the shortstop. So 3 up, 3 down, top of 5. All 3 were decently hit balls. A couple of fly balls center fielder. Schultz's was a gap shot and just a good play. Anytime you can get the field to move that far and they make a play, you got to tip your hat to them. So we move to the bottom of 5, and if my math is correct, doubleheader, we are playing 2 5-inning games tonight. So this is effectively the bottom of the last inning. Wildcats are working or nursing a 2-run lead here as Larson stays on the mound to close out the game. Who sings this song, Brett? It's the Put Me In, Coach. I'm ready to play. Is it Eddie Money? It doesn't feel like it's Eddie. Put me in, Coach. Sorry, you're getting a little free karaoke there out at home, but another nice thing back behind. We got varsity playing behind us, so they've got inning music. So we're bouncing to it out here, but all right, let's get started. Bottom of 5. And Larson to the mound. First pitch in there for called strike 1 on the outside edge. Set up nicely, hit the target that Nelson presented. And we're gonna go 1 fastball inside. And she comes back with a, and ground ball to the first baseman, Hannah Latham. And misplayed slightly, probably had a little bit of spin. So leadoff runner gets aboard here in the bottom of 5. So first pitch, low for ball 1. One-0 delivery coming. Swung on, fouled away for strike 1. Latham scoops it and sends it back to Larson. And brings us to 1-1. Let's get one of these outs here. Swung on, another late swing, fouled off, far behind. Again, 1-2 count. Again, Larson has done a great job working ahead all day. The 1-2 delivery coming, set up on the inside, fouled off, same fence. And with her being as far behind, I would be a little reluctant to throw a changeup here. That kind of gives the batter a chance to get back in it, but we're gonna stay with fastballs from the signs I'm seeing. And gap shot here, and out here right side, Schaefer's gonna send it into, oh, all right, so double gap scores the first run, and that would go as a, I believe, an unearned if we're doing all the official scorekeeping. And what do we got? It's those guys. So,
Okay.
Yep. All right, so nobody out. Tying run is on second base. We'll see how the Wildcats respond. And likewise, if the Raiders can keep the bats alive with some last inning jingle. I'm not sure if we're gonna go to extras here, but we'll see what happens. Called strike 1, so we got a 1-1 count here as Nelson picks up the read. Had to go inside fastball. Swung on for strike 2. So Larson ahead in the count as she was last time, so she's again working the batters into pitching situations here, so that's a good thing. And next pitch down the middle, fouled off. Seems to be the one thing is when can't get that third strike, be it chasing out of the zone or they're getting solid contact in the opportune moment. So 1-2 delivery goes high. I like the pitch choice. Got a pitch to waste there. See if you can get the batter to chase it upstairs. All right, deep breath, girls. Here we go. Nobody out, runner on second, tying runner on second, and the 2-2 delivery. Just misses outside. Great looking pitch. We'll put the count full. Really nice pitch, just off the plate. And pitch misses wild outside. That will advance the runner to third. All right. So that is going to lead to a timeout. Coach is going to come in and get everybody to regroup. Just make sure you know what we're doing. We got a first and third situation. This is a tricky one as a coach. Do you throw it down? I know you've got signals as to what you're doing with the pitch, but if you throw it through, you might get the out, but you're giving up a tying run. So then if you don't throw it through, you're putting the game winner on second base with nobody out. So kind of darned if you do, darned if you don't in this situation. There's no guarantee you're getting an out at second. So the other could happen too, where runner's safe there and you give up both situations. So at this point, you want to get at least an out. So Larson takes a deep breath, takes the mound, gets her sign, and pitch number 1. Low in there for called strike, and Hudson's going to, all right, not gonna go with the taunt, but an extra long lead, tempting the throw down to first. I would not advise that one. 0-1 delivery, called strike 2, great pitch. And with my daughter catching, I'm appreciative she's not even giving the first base a look right now. So there's that. 0-2 delivery coming, and high misses, and the runner does take off. So that was definitely a little bait. Get a big lead, see if you can draw the catcher throw. And on the third pitch, she takes it. So 1-2 delivery coming. Nobody out, runners on second and third. Swung on strike 3 for out number 1 of the bottom of the 5th. All right, now I think we're coming to the top. We got a left-hander here, and that's where the lefties were to lead off the game. So I'm assuming this is top of the order. Base hit, could potentially score 2. First pitch swung on for strike 1. Again, good situation for the girls to face here as we're starting to pick up the speed of the softball season. You got 1 out, game winners on second, second pitch coming, fouled off. So River Falls holding on to a 1-run lead. 2 runners in scoring position, and we have an 0-2 count. So again, Kai Larson finds herself way ahead in the count. Let's see if we can get another strikeout. Swung on strike 3. So Larson taking it in her own hands here. And I think we're up to 8 strikeouts. I could be off by 1 or 2 because I'm getting excited out here in the outfield. So 2 outs, now the situation changes a little bit. Knock the ball down, prevent, we're gonna show bunt and fake it. Everybody's moving as they should. Ball misses high for ball 1, or the pitch misses high for ball 1. Interesting call there. Kind of like it. If she gets it down, let's see what we do. 1-0 delivery. Down the middle, called strike 1. Sets things up for a 1-1. Kai's finding some rhythm here. So, couldn't quite see that call, but we're setting up outside. Little trickle ground ball, and Larson fields it, flips to Latham for the 3rd out of the inning, which will close out the game, but not without a little bit of drama there at the end. Super important to get that leadoff out when you're nursing a 2-run lead. It just takes pressure off, and then it deflates the batters as well. We didn't get the first out. Next thing happens, you get a solid hit, moves the runners around, and then you're scrambling. So really good finish there for the Wildcats, and that will bring a wrap to game number 1. We're gonna throw it to the sponsors real quick, turn the mics off, and we're just gonna keep things running. And when we come back, usually about 10 minutes, we're gonna warm up some pitchers. We'll get underway for game number 2.
Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Hines and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City Stitch offers premium on-site custom embroidery, screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcat Softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs. River Falls Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcat Softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Hines and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. Looking to move in or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City Stitch offers premium on-site custom embroidery, screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcat Softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs. River Falls Wildcat
turn.
All right, coming back at you here, game number 2. We got Reese Nelson leading off. Slightly different lineup. First 2 pitches in there for ball 1 and ball 2. And we'll go from right here, and I'll troubleshoot the camera here in a second. So Reese Nelson, 2-0 count. Little slower delivery here, taken there for strike 1. And like I said, we'll troubleshoot the plate cam. I made the adjustment. I must have messed something up on the way. So outside looks like ball 3. And 3-1 delivery, hitters count. See if we're setting back, and it's gonna be ball 4. So, leadoff walk there for the Wildcats. Up next is that Schaefer? Yep, so I think that's Kylie Schaefer. So, first pitch in there for a ball. Next pitch swung on for strike 1. Oh, 0-2. Okay. 0-2 delivery coming. Swung on, foul ball. Batter stays alive. All right, slow ground ball to third base. Ball gets overthrown to right field. Nelson slides in there, advances to third as Hudson slings it around, and oh, no, that's Landry Vries. So that was not Schaefer, that was Vries. So Nelson Vries get, so fielder's choice, flips to third baseman, flips to second base. I overthrows it. I think Nelson would have beat that anyway. But we end up with nobody out and runners in scoring position here with Harper Lee at bat, number 3 hitter. And we got a ground ball third base. She's going to go across the field for a 5-3 fielder's choice that scores the first run of the game on the fielder's choice. Nelson scores. Up next, this looks like, I can't tell, Izzy Meyer maybe? Again, tough spots. I like the normal jerseys where we got numbers on fronts and back, but I'm gonna guess it's Izzy Meyer, who would likely be catching this game. Swung on, big swinging strike. Ball gets back, and Vries advances to third base. All right. I have managed to lose the ball strike count, but third pitch in, swung on for strike number 2, and Vries scores from third on the pass ball. All right, so we have at least 2 strikes on this. 1-2 count coming. Inside pitch is going to be a slow grounder to short. Comes up throwing to first for out number 2. 6-3, and that was Izzy Myers. All right, coming up to the plate is number 11, Kylie Schaefer. First pitch to Schaefer is in the dirt for ball 1. Well hit ball. That's going to drop here, Brett, and drop short of the right fielder. So Schaefer, her two at-bats have been solid balls to the outfield. First one was gloved by the center fielder. That one in there for a single to get another base runner aboard with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Up next is Harper Withers. Shout out to those in Florida that might be tuning in. Withers, ground ball back to the pitcher, unfortunately, and gloved and thrown to first on the first pitch. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 6 up, 3 down, and after that, the Wildcats jump out to a 2-0 lead to start game 2 of the doubleheader off against the Hudson Raiders. And as the girls take their positions, I'll try to navigate who's who in the zoo. Taking the mound for the Wildcats is Harper Schurz, which would indicate, I'm guessing, we're throwing Autumn in the next game in the 3-pitcher rotation. So it will be Harper Schurz slinging it to Izzy Meyer. On first base, we have Harper Withers. Second base is Landry Freeze. Shortstop is Harper Lee. Third base will be Reese Nelson, and out in the outfield we have Olivia Tremaine in right. Center field is Kylie Schaefer, and Ava Johnson rounding out the lineup in left field. So quite a few changes here. Lee goes from center field in, Nelson from catching to third. A lot of new faces in at this point, and Ava's still getting some camera time here. And Meyer about to throw it down to second. We'll get underway for bottom of the first action. Did you bump the in? Oh, I was gonna check this. All right, I'll get that between innings.
Yeah, I went to it even to think maybe it was that.
No bueno.
Hollyland or whatever.
Okay. Well, we're stuck to one camera view. First pitch swung on, strike one for Harper Schurz. Again, as I mentioned in the first game, the 3-pitcher lineup that the Wildcats have in this freshman sophomore class is solid. They can all sling it. They all have good off speed. I know Kai Larson was out in front of a lot of batters, and Harper Schurz jumps up quick here with the first 2 and 3 consecutive strikes for strike 1, 2, 3, out number 1. A little warmer today. No, as the game wrapped up last game, Harper had to deal with cooling temperatures, which is always tricky. All right, first pitch to the lefty is going to be misses outside for ball number 1. Second pitch, oh, just out of the reach of Harper Lee, in between the third baseman and shortstop for first base hit of the game for the Raiders. So with 1 out, the Raiders get 1 girl aboard on first. And we'll see how everything shakes out from here. So first pitch to batter number 3. In the dirt, runner goes. Throw down to second and caught by Freeze, but tag was not applied is what I'm going with. We've got a bad angle from back here, but the umpire was right on it. So throw was second base side, and second baseman caught it, and it was probably deep. So that said, all right, ground ball to Vreese, and she flips to Harper Withers at first base for out number 2. Runner advances to third. Sure's back at it. First pitch in there low for ball one.
I want to put the zoom.
That, yeah.
Just right here.
Next pitch coming. 1-0 delivery called, strike one. So evens the count out at 1-1. Again, runner on third with 2 outs. And swung on, foul ball, strike two. And the game Tuesday night, we saw a lot of these moments, and Harper Schurz worked out of trouble, be it a pitch count trouble or just runner trouble, in every inning. And it was quite impressive. They stayed calm and navigated the water. So great swinging, strike three, and again, navigates out of trouble. I am going to take a quick break, and we're going to try to go fix that camera. If you want to flip over to the
And you're on.
All right, and joining you back. Initial troubleshooting did not work, so we are stuck with this camera, unfortunately. Sorry, folks at home. We'll do our best to work zooms and wide angle and all that fun jazz. Up to bat is Olivia Tremaine, number 22. She's got 2 strikes, fouls off another one, so solid at bat. Let's see if she can square one out and get a ball in play here.
Now batting number 15, Breslin Mills.
Swinging, strike 3. That is the first recorded strikeout here in this second game. So up to bat now is Harper Schurz. First pitch, ball high. Second pitch outside, ball 2. Two-0 delivery, swung on for strike 1. Two-one delivery coming, inside misses, ball 3. 3-1 count, hitters count. Let's see what the pitcher does. All right, ball 4, in there low. A quick update on the varsity game. We are into 4, and Hudson is getting some retaliation here from the other night's loss. They are up 8-0. Monstrous third inning. It was 1-0 up until then, and Hudson hung 3 innings. So let's see what the varsity team can do on their battle back. So first pitch in there for a called strike. And up to bat is Ava Johnson. Took me a little bit to figure out who that was, but recognized the swing. So Ava goes down 0-2, I believe, after a called strike and a foul ball.
Sorry about the ump's positioning, by the way.
That is the one bad thing with a single camera view. I was hoping. Third pitch, inside edge, called strike 3. Brings us to 2 outs with 1 runner on, and up to bat is top of the lineup, Reese Nelson. Second time around, first time up, Nelson walked on 5 pitches. First pitch in there, pulls the ball down the third base line for strike number 1. A 1 delivery. It's going to go high and away for ball 1. And running for Harper Schurz is Rory Opatz. We missed that substitution for the courtesy runner. And I'd take a chance here if it were me. Why not? 2-0, try to bump her over as you move through the top of the lineup. But I don't know the speed of any of these girls and how that works. So, all right. Another ball misses high as Nelson battles back. 3-1 count. Hitters count. Let's see what she does here if the pitcher comes with something down the middle. 3-1 delivery, and she swings on and pops it, dropping, and left fielder is going to snag it for out number 3 on a solid hit that just hung up in the wind. So 4 up, 3 down there with 1 walk to get a runner on. And that retires the top of the second. River Falls goes into the break with a 2-0 lead. All right, back at it here, bottom of 2. First pitch from Schurz in there, low for ball 1. Meyer on the block, gets it back to Schurz. She works in rhythm, as we've seen several of these girls grow up. 1-0 delivery, and check swing, and appeal to first base, and he shakes it off. So that will be ball 2 on a low appeal. 2-0 count, popped up here, first base side. Withers attempts, throws the glove out there, but just out of reach. So gets the count back to 2-1. See how Schurz reacts and battles back. Next pitch in there, swung on, popped up. And fair ball, that's gonna hit and roll towards the fence with that weird side spin. It's that tough spot in the field. You like to see the drop step and get there, but it is funny how much can be covered, yet there's still pockets that are extremely difficult to get to on a baseball, softball field. We could pick up and move the camera over just a little bit, but one way or the other. It all depends on how the field umpire sets up. Is he looks like he's out of play now. So first pitch, strike 1, I believe. Next pitch coming, swung on for strike 2. Schurz working quick in there as the leadoff runner gets aboard on a seeing eye single. Third pitch coming, just misses high and away. Meyer fires one down to first. Dangerous throw, but again, you've got good movement. Love to see that with the outfielders, recognizing it. I know we try to teach that early on, always moving. Get yourself in the game. Don't just fall asleep out in the outfield. So next pitch, swung on, coming out to right center. Schaefer tracks it. She's gonna try to double her up. Oh, great shot there. Good catch. Throws it into first and unable to catch it. But great play there by center fielder number 11, Kylie Schaefer, and almost doubled the girl off at first. So it's 1 out, 1 on, and Schurz back to work with strike 1. I know as a pitcher, when your field makes a solid play, it always gives you a little more pep on that next pitch. It's like, yeah, I got some support behind me. Let's go to work. Second pitch swung on, strike 2. All right, 0-2 count. What are we gonna go with here? Looks like number 2, is this off speed or drop ball? I do not know the pitch calls, so hey, we're guessing from out here, and I'm not going to elaborate anymore. Don't want our broadcast to turn into a scouting report. So 1-2 count and called strike 3 for out number 2. Meyer slings it over to first and back up nicely there by Olivia Tremaine. And no harm, no foul. So 2 outs. Schurz keeps slinging it here. I keep moving with this umpire. It's kind of funny. First pitch in there, called strike 1. Good heat. Good heat there. All right, the 0-1 delivery coming back with a fastball. Check swing, but we're calling it anyway. I think that was in the zone. All right, so 0-2, 2 outs. Runner on first. And delivery from Schurz, great location. Just up and out of the zone, but when you have some pitches to waste, that's where you want to drop it. See if you can get the batter to chase. Next pitch, swung on, popped up. It's back behind second base, and it's gonna roll around. Tremaine gets it back into the pitcher. So on that bloop single over Freeze, the runner from first is able to run on contact, and she advances to third. So runners on the corners, 2 outs here in the bottom of second. First pitch in there for strike 1. I'm not sure what the call is here. We had a weird ending to the game the other night. Bottom of 2.
Aren't we the home team?
Swung on. Nope. No. They keep, unlike youth where you're home and away on a doubleheader and you flip-flop, here they play home team, home team.
Okay, I gotta change this then.
Yep. So, next pitch, swung on, fouled, and Meyer unable to corral that one, so batter gets another at bat. So we are 0-2, I believe. Again, runners on the corner. Sorry, a little sidebar conversation and getting things squared away, but 0-2 pitch, foul back, and batter stays alive. So another one of these situations with Risp, or runner in scoring position, and Schurz goes to work. So see if she battles out of this. And the 0-2 delivery swung on, scooped nicely by Meyer, and that will retire the side. We got some confusion here. I'd rather the girls stay put. I'm tracking that's the 3rd out, and it is. All right, so we are going to shift around. All right, coming back at you, bottom of 3. Sorry I missed you there. We were troubleshooting and realized we have a battery issue with the plate cam transmitter. So, troubleshooting done and problem fixed. First pitch in there. Oh, ground ball. Deflected off of Schurz and all good. She'll go to work on that. So, she owns it. Get back to work as a pitcher. And Hudson gets their leadoff runner on, down 2 here in the bottom of 3. So first pitch coming from Schurz. Fake bunt. Myers scoops. Hops to look. What's up? Ball. I think outside ball on the fake bunt. Swinging, another bunt attempt. Bunt gets laid down. Myers hops up. Makes a good throw to first. Good rotation and classic moment that you try to coach. Third base was wide open there. You may not have picked that up at home, but working on it in youth as much as we have. Vreesed it, second baseman covers first. That's where we made the out. So out number 1. Now, had the runner been locked in, there was nobody home at third because everyone crashes and shortstop went to second. Sometimes that's a miscommunication. Nobody covers second, but that's a near impossible throw. So oftentimes you'll rotate shortstop over to make sure third's covered because that's what you're really trying to do. All right, next pitch, ground ball 2. That is Harper Withers at first base for an unassisted out number 2. So Schurz goes to work and gets a couple of outs on a sacrifice bunt and then a ground ball to first. So see how she works with this 4th batter of the inning, the runner at third. Ground ball back to first base. Again, gloved by Withers. Easy ground ball, and she'll take it herself to retire the side. 4 up, 3 down. 1 runner left on, and River Falls maintains their 2-run lead here at the end of 3. To run to a sponsorship video here, and we'll get as much as we can along the way.
Offers premium on-site custom embroidery, screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcat Softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs. River Falls Wildcat Softball would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting our broadcast of today's game. Johnny's Bar in downtown River Falls is a proud supporter of Wildcat Softball. Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Johnny's Bar, where good friends, cold drinks, and great times go hand in hand. When life throws you a curve, whether it's a fender bender, a hailstorm, or a new home adventure, you need someone who's got your back. You can trust Jared Hines and his team at American Family Insurance in downtown Ellsworth. Accidents happen, and when they do, call Jared and protect your crash with the stash. Looking to...
All right, coming back. Top of 4, we have Harper Withers leading off. And last at bat, believe she grounded back to the pitcher in the first pitch. She takes the first pitch here for a called strike 1. Next pitch coming. High, she swings on it, and it's going to be pushed foul down the right side for strike 2. Oh, 0-2 delivery. Inside for ball 1. One-two coming. Swung on, strike. Oh, I guess that first one must have been a ball. I misread the umpire signal there. So, all right, that must be a 2-2 then. All right. Well, Withers still up. Swings at a high, strike 3. All right. So 1 out, 1 up, 1 out, and this brings up, I think this is Lucia. The last name, Lucia Harris. This might be her first plate appearance of the year. Good swing there in for strike 1 on a pitch down the middle.
Now batting number 10, Brenna Lowerly.
Second pitch, outside, ball 1. 1-1 delivery. There low, Lucia turns on it. Ground ball shortstop. Fields slightly errant throw and is able to snag it and get the tag on the runner. Always one of those fun situations where the runner gets pulled off the bag and you've got to react. So up next is Harper Schurz with 2 outs. See if she can help herself. Good solid swing and a little bloop line drive to the shortstop for out number 3 here in the 4th. Coming back, bottom of 4 now. We have game still tied up at 2-0. And there is a home run behind us that might end the game, and it will. That puts Hudson, varsity game. I think that is a walk-off home run to close out a 10-run victory for the Raiders. So varsity's gonna split this year with Hudson. I don't know if they play anymore, but back to the JV action at hand. First pitch in there, low and away for ball 1. Shears on the 1-0 delivery, works it back, ground ball right back to her. She's going to take it and fire it over to Wang. So it looks like we have Withers swapping with Wang at first base. Any other substitutions? Looks like we've got Schurz still on the mound and Myers. Withers and Wang swapped at first. Landry Freeze still at second. Looks like shortstop is swapped, so Lee has been pulled, and so the left side of the infield is different. You've got Schultz in for Nelson, and that is Tatum, Ellison in at shortstop. Outfield, looks like we have Withers out in center field here, Lucia Harris in right, and I can't tell, is that, give me a second and I'll get your left fielder's number. Called, strike 3, set it down. Number 4, Amelia Lon out in left field. So not your normal outfielder setup here, but a lot of shifts. Girls in positions they don't normally play, or that we haven't seen them yet this year. I shouldn't say normally play. It's pretty common, JV, you mix it around a bit. So back to the action. Schurz winds up, delivery, another swinging strike 2, fouled off. All right. The 0-2 delivery, 2 outs, and Schurz comes inside for a pop-up, shallow center, and it's going to drop in front of Withers, and Harris fires it into second base. Yep. So with 2 out single, Hudson gets a little action moving on the bases, and we wonder. So just 1 out. Yep, 2 outs. Okay. 1 runner on, ground ball in the dirt, advances the runner to second base. So again, 2 out magic. We'll see if Hudson can get anything moving, but familiar territory for Harper Schurz as she battles back. Ball just misses high, so 2-0 count here. Delivery on its way. In the dirt for ball 3. Gets back to the fence, and runner advances to third on the pass ball. So 2 outs, runner on third. River Falls with a 2-0 lead thus far. Schurz battles back, and pitch gets by Meyer, and it's going to score the first run. It's another ball in the dirt, and ooh, nice look there. That's how the game ended the other night, in a weird throw from Schurz over to Nelson at third base. Runner got too far off, and she fired it over. So that aside, we have 1 run in for Hudson, 2 out run, and ground ball to Freeze, and she flips to second for out number 2 of the inning. Guess I thought we had 2 outs there. And yep, we flip it to second. Is what it is. We get the out. That's all you want as a coach. Normally saying go to first with 2 outs. You get a little more time to make that play, but they made the play regardless. So retires the side, but not without yielding 1 run here in the bottom of 4. So that said, we will kick it over to sponsors for one last clip.
In or move up? Connect with Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty, your hometown expert. Visit sarahjenkins.com today and let Sarah help you find your way home. Allie and the Massa Mortgage team is your trusted partner in navigating the complex world of home financing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to refinance, or navigating a complex financial situation, Allie's team is here to guide you every step of the way. River City
I think. What'd they do with the mic? Nope, I'm good. Yep, send it. All right, back for the last inning of action here in the doubleheader between River Falls Wildcats and the Hudson Raiders. 2-1 battle, game number 2, and I'm not sure who the leadoff batter is. Again, you've heard me say tonight we don't have a good angle here. It might be Amelia Lawn. I don't recognize it. And second pitch taken for ball 2, or 1-1. All right. One delivery. Gonna be taken up high for 2-1 count. Let's see if River Falls can get an extra run to pad their 1-run lead here. Take some pressure off. Swung on for strike 2. Solid swing there. Two-two delivery, and that will load up the count. The full count delivery, leadoff hitter here in the third, or top of the fifth, and dribble ground ball over to first baseman, and that was Amelia Lon for out number 1. So up to bat now is Ava Johnson. Or no, that's Autumn.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Autumn Schultz. So she swapped out with Reese Nelson. Going to be interesting to see if she can keep her weight back. Again, Autumn really drives the ball and pulls it, and the speed change with this pitcher. She usually fouls one or two off left side. There was, waited on that and drove it to left center for 1 out, at least double, and she's going to come up with a stand-up double. Again, top of the order here, Autumn Schultz gets on and is in scoring position, bringing up Landry Freeze. Landry has grounder to third. I did not catch the second at bat, so let's see what we got here. So 1 out, first pitch in there, for ball 1, but 1 out, runner on second. River Falls with a 2-1 lead. Getting this runner around would be one nice bump for the Wildcats going into the bottom of the 5th. But let's see if we can get some timely hits here. 1-1 delivery in the dirt. Gloved nicely by the catcher, holding the runner at second. Ground ball third base. Schultz waits for the throw to go across. Errant throw. Freeze rounds first, and she's going to end up at second. And ball in play is enough to score a run. So Freeze and Schultz trade places, and that scores another run for the Wildcats, bringing up Tatum Ellingson. First pitch misses outside and low for ball 1. Again, another bit timely base hit, should score another. Pitch comes, Tatum fouls it back into the trailer and brings us to a 1-1 count. One delivery in there for a swinging strike 2, a little low and away, but Tatum thought it looked good enough to swing on, so we have a 1-2 count. 1 out, top of 5. And ground ball for ball 2. Two delivery coming. Swung on, popped to the left side, shortstop with a good jump on that, and she gloves it. 4 out, number 2 here, top of 5. This brings up catcher Izzy Myers. She's got a big swing, so let's see if she can connect with one. Again, with the wind blowing the way it is, a little harder to pull it. It's going to hold up in the wind, but first pitch in there for a called strike 1. 2 outs, you want your runner flying on contact. So that was called strike. Second pitch popped up left side, third baseman swings out wide, and that's going to get just out of play. So Myers goes down 0-2 in the count. Oh-2 delivery, just misses outside and away. The 1-2 delivery, runner in scoring position, see if she can get one through, and a swing and the miss to retire the side. So Hudson's going to go into the bottom of the 5th, down 2, 3-1. River Falls patted a lead there, and we'll see what we got.
Offers premium on-site custom embroidery, screen printing, promotional items, and graphic design services in River Falls and Prescott. A proud supporter of Wildcat Softball and sponsor of the River City Stitch Baller of the Game, you can trust Callie and her team for all your promotional needs.
Alrighty, back at you. Missed that first pitch, but in there for a strike. So we're starting off the inning. Bottom of 5 here, last of the inning. Raiders need 2 to go to extras, if we do extras at JV. I'm not quite sure the rules there, but sure's working ahead in the count. Up 0-2. See what we go with on the 0-2 pitch. She's gonna move it off the plate, gets into the back grounder, back to herself. Good throw, and that's fair. First baseman has every right to the ball. Good glove there by Lily. You know, it's funny. That seems like the easiest throw on the whole infield. And I can tell you personally, I struggled as a senior. I got to a point where I carried the ball over to the first baseman. It gets in your head, and then you can't make the throw. It's weird.
A little jog.
Yep. So weird how that works, but huge getting that leadoff runner when you're nursing a lead. So, first pitch in there, batter number 2 goes for a ball. Next pitch, swung on, strike 1. Next pitch, low for ball 2, brings it to a 2-1 count, 1 out. Bottom of 5, again. Score at 3-1. If you're watching, you have the scoreboard on your screen, so I'm just being redundant. Ball, and Myers lets it roll foul. That ball did not have much energy left, so puts it at 2-2. Two, 1 out, bottom of 5. Swung on, the 2-2 delivery, gloved by Tatum Ellison. Thrown on the run, like a baller, delivers a strike to first baseman Lily Wang for out number 2 in the bottom of 5. So brings things to 1 out away. First pitch in there for a swinging strike on an outside fastball. Next pitch coming. Misses low and in. Potential drop ball. I haven't been asking what these girls have as far as pitches. I know Autumn Schultz has a fast drop and a change. Second pitch in there, ground ball to second baseman Landry Freeze, fires it over to Lily Wang for out number 3, and that will wrap the game up. So again, thanks for all of those tuning in. Thank you to the River Falls softball sponsors out there, River City Stitch, Mass Realty, Johnny's, and Heinz Insurance. And I think that's all, but you've seen the video more than I have, in all honesty. So again, thanks for tuning in. We have 2 games on Saturday. We'll get the games posted on YouTube and should be ready to rock. I think it's 10 o'clock in the morning down in, it's down by La Crosse somewhere. We have 2 different games, so we'll get set up and hopefully we'll have some good viewing experience for you. So again, we'll be signing off here. Thanks for tuning in to River Falls Softball Network.